Assalamualaikum. My name is Sabeen Rubab and I am doing ACCA from Kenes, Karachi. I have done my O levels and A levels, and I have done my A levels from Credo College with three subjects: accounts, economics, Urdu, and also I have given business studies in AS. I have done my O levels from Ladybird Grammar School, Block F, North Nazimabad. My residence is in North Nazimabad, Block I. I have been teaching O and A level students since 3 years, and since this pandemic happened and they are taking their online classes with me on WhatsApp and Zoom, whatever is convenient for the student. But I personally prefer both of them. I can teach students of any classes from Montessori till 11th, which means O levels, O levels O3 or O2, and I can also teach A levels accounting and Urdu, both of them. And furthermore,
Assalamualaikum viewers, my name is Mehvish Iqbal. I am a member of Scientific Tutor Academy. Very happy Independence Day from our academy.
Assalamualaikum, this is me Mariam Naeem and hope you are doing well. Okay, let's start from my introduction. I'm a student and I'm doing BSc in Home and Economics. It is basically a 2-year program and I'm in 4th semester. It's my last semester, and after this inshallah I will do my BS in Family and Human Development. That is also a 2-year program. Okay, now come towards my working experience. I have been in this field from 2017 when I was in Inter. It was my second year of Inter. I first dropped my CV at Mariam's Academy and they called me for an administrator job. I worked there for 5 months. After some clashes I just left from there. Then I started teaching all subjects at Career Coaching Center for 2 months. I also gave tuitions at my place for 1.5 years, from 1 to 8 class. I started as a co-teacher at Happy Palace Grammar Schooling Systems. I worked there for 6 months. Basically, I was a kindergarten teacher over there. It was a great experience working with them. It was an amazing experience, and their environment and all that thing, I really like working over there. And I left from there just because of my BSc. Otherwise there was no problem. Although I didn't want to left from there, it was actually this whole kindergarten program was also part of my studies, because it also related from child development and it was my subject at that time, so it really helped me a lot. And it was just all my working experience. And now you have asked about my targeted areas. So the areas where I can easily go and I want to teach in that areas are Block 15, Dastagir, and Block 16 where I'm living, Block 17, Block 18, and I'm not sure about Block 19. I think it's Gulberg. I'm not sure about that, but I can go in Block 20 and Joli, and I can also cover water pump. I can easily also go to Gulshan, and hope you like it. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Miss Nayab. I've done graduation in commerce. I have been teaching for the last 9 years in different renowned schools like the Army Public School, City School. Currently I'm teaching in Beacon House, and I've also worked in different other schools in Montessori's. I have done diploma in fundamentals of education and other early years courses because I've specialized in early years. So because teaching to the younger ones is my passion and love.
Assalamualaikum. So I have to talk about education situation in this pandemic. Everybody is suffering because of this pandemic. Like all these sectors are closed, and but if you talk about education sector, it is suffering the most because of this pandemic, because like it is really hard to manage everything online. Like the universities are arranging online classes and even the online exams too. But like if I talk about like the online classes, like if I tell you about myself, I attended online classes for like a month, but like seriously they are of no use. The online classes like we have to attend everything like on the call, yeah. So what happens that it's really hard to like focus through the call, and sometimes like not all the subjects could be explained on the call. Obviously there's a need to visualize things too, yeah, because there's need of a blackboard, or there's some media too, so not everything could be explained through like call, yeah. So like it's really hard to learn through online classes. Like I personally attended the online classes for like a month, but none of the class like benefited me. Like there wasn't any benefit from any class, I can't tell you. But I attended all the classes. But now like the universities are trying to take exams also through the online, yeah, and it's really hard because like I don't like, first thing I don't understand like how they can assess us through just an assignment. Like they will replace the exams through like with the assignments. Like we have to make an assignment on a topic instead of taking the exams, okay. So but first question is that how can they assess us through an assignment on a single topic? Like how can a single topic can justify that the student knows the whole course? Like first question is this, yeah. But the second thing is, yeah, some like not all the students are going to do their assignments like themselves. We can make our assignments like we can make them through somebody else, yeah. What if like I get my assignment done through like my sister or anybody? So like how would I get marks, and how can I pass the course like if I didn't even attend the exam myself? So I don't think so there is a like point of assessing and taking the exams online. Like obviously they can wait for like this pandemic to be over, but obviously I understand that it's not like there's not much time and the time is being wasted. But why would they even like promote us and they graduate the students of like final semesters when there's no jobs going on? Like what's the point of even graduating when they are not going to do jobs, yeah? So like the universities need to like understand the situations of students also. We students are also suffering, obviously. There's like really hard to get the access of internet. There's so many students who are like from remote areas and they do not have internet access. Not everybody has the internet access, and not everybody has laptop and other devices to attend the classes online, to take exams. Like the HEC needs to consider the requirements of the students too. The HEC did a survey, like asked for the feedback for the online classes, but they didn't even hear any of the problem told in the feedback. I told problems too. I told the major problem was obviously the access of the internet, which like is not given to everybody. Like not everybody has the internet access. So the HEC, like first thing the HEC needs to do is that make sure the availability of internet for all the students, especially the ones who are living in remote areas. What's the fault of a student who is living in a remote area and do not have an internet access? So what should he do for like attending the classes online? It's not his fault that he do not have internet and he can attend the online class. So what's his fault in that? And for the exams, obviously, like I would suggest that if they do not want to promote us, like they do not want to promote us without the exams, they should like they should like wait and postpone the exams. It was my suggestion. But the second thing about they should first thing is that they should obviously provide internet access to everybody and make sure that the students have the availability of laptops.